You know, there comes a point in every man's life, he wakes up one day and he realizes that his whole life, it consists of waking up, going to work, getting off work, going home, doing the same thing over and over every day. And he comes to the conclusion that, like, this can't be life. Like there has to be more to this than what I'm doing every day. And he begins this search. He begins looking for his purpose on this planet. And that's what we want to talk about today, man. Man's search for meaning. At ease, it's your boy Soul Immortal. Man's search for meaning. Now, the most important thing in man's search for meaning on this planet is first, knowing who he is. It's important to know who you are. And the only way that I can think for a man to find out who he truly is to isolate himself from everything. I've gone, man, a few months, maybe 3, 4, 5 months, I'm not sure, without making a video, man. I've spent time to myself, not really been hanging out, just to elevate myself as a man. I just think it's important, man, that a man can get in a position, man, where he can gather his thoughts and learn about himself without outside influence. For some men, this might be several months, this might be a week, this might be a few days, this might be a few hours. But I think it's important that periodically every man have this self-evaluation period, to really know who he is. And during this evaluation period, man, I think that we should question everything. You know what I mean? Like why do we believe what we believe? Why do we do the things that we do? Because the far majority of things that we do, the things that we believe, is because of what somebody else put in us, man. Whether it's our religion, whether it's our political affiliation, whether it's our views on relationships, whether it's our views on how to raise our children, whether it's our views on the way schools operate. Everything that we know, man, is based primarily on someone else's opinion. So I think that during this stage of isolation, man, a man should be able to erase all this from his mind, man, and pretty much just relearn everything, man. Because in my mind, that's the only way that you can find purpose. And during this stage, man, I think that it's important for a man to really know what he wants in life. Because, during man's search for his meaning, his purpose on this planet, he has to have some sort of goal in life, some kind of, where does he want to end up? What does he want to do? What does he want to achieve? Because if not, man, you just, by default putting yourself in this rat race. And I think that's why a lot of us as men end up in just stagnant situations. We wake up one day, we're 70, 80, 90 years old, and we look back on our lives, man, and we're just like, what the hell did I do? So really, man, it's all about making the most of this life, man. Enjoying this life, man. Being being fulfilled in this life, man. And it starts with knowing where you want to go. Fear, man's greatest hurdle. I think there's some inside of us as men that's constantly pushing the limits, man. All of us have that one friend, man, that's always like, hold my beer, and he's doing something just off the wall crazy, man, some stunt, you know. I think that's just in us, man. But why is it in us? Why are we like that, I've fought in the war, man. I've driven motorcycles, man, and at excess speeds, man. I've jumped out of planes. And I ask myself, like, what is it in me that's constantly wanting this urge, man, to push a limit, man. And I think it's in all of us, man. And it's just the way of us, expressing to the universe, man, that deep down, man, we don't fear anything as a man. You know what I mean? I mean, what is there to fear? Going broke. I've lost a job. I've been laid off, man. I've been in a situation, man, where I had, less than $100 to my name. You know what I mean? Broke. I'm still making it. I'm still here. I'm alive. What do we fear? Lack of food. I've been in a situation, man, where I've had a Snicker and tap water for dinner. You know what I'm saying? And I had to pawn stuff to get that. So what is there really to fear? I'm still here. I'm alive. I'm well. You know what? Death? Do we really die? Once you understand how this world works, man, once you understand, what life really is, how we're made, what we're made of, you understand, man, that there's really no death, man. And once you come to the conclusion, once you understand that there's no death, there's really nothing more to fear after that, man. Matter of fact, man, the only thing that I fear at times is the fact that I don't fear anything. Not a person, not a thing, not the loss of anything. Anything that I have, anything that I purchase, whether it's, cars or toys or whatever, I can lose that at any moment, man. It means absolutely nothing to lose it. Absolutely nothing. So fear, man, once a man understands, what fear is, or that really, the things that we fear really are nothing or really don't exist, he becomes elevated, man. I think just by default he goes to a different level in life, man. Execute, execute, execute. Now this is where I dropped the ball, man, for several years of my life, man. Ever since I was, in my 20s, early 20s, man, I've had great ideas, man, things I wanted to do, places I wanted to see, things I wanted to experience, man. I had these ideas, but that's all they were, man, were ideas. There was no action behind it, man. And I think that's all of us. All of us as men, man. I think that we have greatness inside of us, man. Things we want to achieve, things that we can achieve, man. And we just don't execute it, man. So I think that the execution is something that we all need to up on. Even starting this YouTube channel, man. I contemplated starting this YouTube channel for about a year and a half before I even started it, And I always, wrote some notes down on what are the things I wanted to talk about or whatever, man. And one day I just said, you know what, I'll make a video. At ease, it's your boy Soul Immortal. Man, I'm sitting here in the Aztec caves of El Paso. Got a nice view, man, life is good. Man's search for meaning. And next thing you know, man, you realize that there are several men that have the same mindset, that are thinking the same things, that are going through the same things, or have experienced the same things, man. And I look back, I say, you know what, man, I should have started a channel a long time ago. So what is it all about, man? What is man's search for meaning? What is our purpose for being here, man, as men? You know? And I've come to the conclusion, man, that it's about just living our lives to the fullest, about understanding that we can manifest anything we want. Just understanding, man, that we are here to be rulers of this planet, man. And that we should all govern ourselves accordingly, man. You know, and that's kind of the direction, man, I wanna take my channel, man. I've you know, we've talked about different things, man, different, and a lot of those things are still relevant, and we will still talk about, certain MGTOW issues, man, and the relationship between men and women and all that stuff. But I'm more focused on now, man, just us as men moving forward. We've identified a lot of the problems, but it's just about us moving forward as men. It's about being the examples to the younger men that giving them showing them how to do this thing, man. That's really what it's about, So I want to thank all the people who have subscribed, man, over the last few months, man. All the comments. Man, I got a ton of emails, man, that I need to address, and I'll be addressing those, man. But be sure to like, share, subscribe, man, and I really appreciate it. It's your boy Soul Immortal, and I'm out.